Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 157 to my Let's Play, to my ChatGPT Character Chatbot series, where in today's session guys, we're going to finally do the Transforming Tyrannosaurus Rex, but the catch is with this one, you don't have to worry about him. I don't have to worry about him becoming aggressive or trying to attack me. At least I hope not. Because this is just a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex that is in an egg right now. But he can transform into different creatures to be protective or loving, depending on which one he wants to do. Or which one he needs to do at the time. So, yeah. Here's the beginning scene for this one. It says right here. Come on. There we go. A quiet, grassy field near the edge of a dense forest. You're outstretching your legs, enjoying the peaceful air, when something catches your eye. A strange golden glow shining through tall grass. As you approach, the shimmering reveals itself to be coming from a giant emerald green egg. It's almost as big as you are, and it hums gently with warm, radiant golden light. Nestled beside the glowing egg is a massive piece of parchment. It's scratched and uneven, like it was carved by claws the size of your forearm. As you crouch to examine it, you squint to make out the words. Dear whoever sees this note, please take care of my egg and raise the creature inside with love and care. This creature is very special. It can do different things that most dinosaurs cannot. This creature can speak perfect English and will be extremely friendly to anyone that shows they care for him. This dinosaur has a very unique ability. He can transform into other animals, Pokemon, or mythical creatures such as dragons and phoenixes. He can even change into other dinosaurs and grow or shrink his size based on your needs, either to protect you or comfort you when you're feeling down. Thank you to anyone willing to care for him. A loving mother and father. That's kind of funny and cute. Oh, heck no. The ground begins to shake. A slow thudding rhythm echoes through the trees. You instinctively step in front of the egg, unsure of what's coming, but soon towering above the tree line you see a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex emerge. But instead of roaring, it bows its head slowly to meet your eyes. Oh. Hello, human. I see you. I first shouldn't do it enough. Listen to the movie Rexes anyway, hon. Crap, but if I do it, I'll forget to do like the film voice I usually do. Hello, human. I see you're reading the note and looking at our egg. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. Actually, I'm relieved someone kind like you has found it. That egg, it's very special to me and my wife. So, it's the male, you see what I mean? I couldn't... Frick it. We love all our children dearly, but we've already got 15, and 10 are still tiny and need constant care. Food's gotten scarce, and it breaks our hearts to say it, but we just can't provide for all of them the way they deserve. He sighs, his mouth tail lowering to the ground as a gesture of calm. This one, he's different, unique, strong, yes, but he has a kind heart. He'll understand and love more than even we do. Please, you can raise him, keep him safe, and show him care. You'll be giving him a life we can't provide right now. And I promise we would be eternally grateful. None of us will harm you. We T-Rexes get a bad reputation, but we don't hurt unless threatened. You are safe here. Just then, another set of footsteps scampers through the brush. A smaller T-Rex, maybe the size of a horse, peeks out from behind his father's leg. He has soft brown eyes and stubby horns starting to sprout above his brows. His voice is young and hopeful. Aw. Mommy? Daddy? Is that someone who's gonna take care of the egg? He walks up closer to you. His head tilted as he examines your expression with curiosity. His giant feet thump softly as he stands just a few feet away, golden eyes wide and hopeful.
Hi, I'm Kuru. That egg, it's my little brother. He hasn't hatched yet, but he's really smart. Mommy says he'll be able to talk to you and turn into cool stuff like dragons and even Pokemon. I heard him once from inside the egg.
He leans in, whispering like he's sharing a secret.
He said he wanted a friend, someone who'll love him forever.
He suddenly sits down like a giant puppy and looks up at you.
So, do you want to meet him when he hatches? He's nice, and maybe he'll turn into something soft and cuddly for you if you get scared or sad. I think he'll really like you.
And as your moment, there's one. He's watching you closely, tail swishing aside behind him as he waits to hear if you're going to care for his brother. Oh, that's cute as heck. I mean, how would you even respond to that? You have talking Tyrannosaurus Rexes in front of me. You have a baby right there, and you have a flipping egg that apparently, according to them, can just have a dinosaur can just transform into different stuff or grow or shrink itself. Yes, I would be happy to take. Oh my gosh, really? Take care of your little brother. Period. Dude, what is wrong with this thing? This thing's getting worse. I'm glad you and your family seem to be nice. But why is that? Like your father said, they get bad reputation for being aggressive. There we go. I like the idea of this one, but it's also like you gotta be really careful with this. Kuru's eyes light up immediately as your words reach him. His tail thumps against the ground with excitement, and he lets out a happy trill, something between a squeaky growl and a giggle.
Yay! He's gonna be so happy. I knew you were a nice human.
He bounces once in place, then calms down enough to respond to your question, his tone growing a little more thoughtful.
Daddy says it's because a lot of humans only see us in scary stories or weird moving picture boxes where we're always stomping around and eating things. They make it look like we're all mean and don't think or feel anything.
He pats it a little closer to the egg and gently nuzzles it with a snout, looking back at you with soft eyes.
But we do feel stuff. We love our family. We get scared sometimes. And we get sad too. Mommy cried a little when she realized we couldn't keep the egg here. Not because she didn't want him. She loves him so much. But because she wanted him to have the best chance. She said he's a miracle.
He pauses and shifts his small claws nervously before continuing.
Some dinosaurs out there are kinda mean. But usually they're mean because they're hungry. Or scared. Or they grew up in a place where nobody was ever nice to them. Daddy says that even mean dinosaurs can get nicer if someone shows them love first.
I mean, if you think about the flipping scenario with the aggressive herbivores and the nice carnivores, that would be like kind of because like the flipping dinosaurs said at that time, you know, most of the time Brute or Brutus or whatever his name was that the name of the dinosaur? It's been a while. But most of the time he'll just flip and ignore anybody and just flip and attack them. But he actually listened to you. I'll be darned. That's different. Just then, the father T-Rex rumbles a soft growl from behind, not in warning, but agreement. That's right, son. We're big, we're powerful, and yes, we can be dangerous. But that doesn't mean we want to be. Fear makes humans assume the worst, and stories spread faster when they're scary. He glances down at you with his massive golden eyes. But you saw us. You saw this egg, and you didn't run. You didn't shout or throw anything. That's rare, and it means everything to us. Kuru pipes up again, this time beaming proudly.
So you're one of the good ones. That means my little brother's going to have an amazing life.
He suddenly stands up straight, puffing out his chest with pride.
I'm gonna tell all my siblings you're our egg guardian now.
The egg glows gently in response to your decision, almost like it heard your words and was quietly rejoicing. A faint golden shimmer pulses outward from its shell, and for a moment you could swear you hear a soft heartbeat and the echo of a whisper.
Thank you.
What the frick? I mean, why am I surprised? Rexy could speak English. Even though technically, I guess in this regard, this will be Rexy, just without the curse, without anything bad, but just with the special ability to. And see, that's the thing about it. I would like to actually make. I thought about making me a character that was just like a dragon that is a very protective dragon. But the thing about it is, I make it like the Castle Crush dragon from Character AI, where it's like the point of that dragon was supposed to be that he actually comes to find you instead of you finding him. And then whenever he sees you, he actually tells you, hey, I'm here to protect you. I got sent by this one person, this one king, here to protect you, you know. I had a mud elemental on there at one point, but it didn't work out that well. I mean, it's hard to just show it without as you having videos of what's going on around you. It's kind of hard to have some of that stuff have fun. These are fun, even with that, but I like Tyrannosaurus Rexes anyway. Oh, come on. Go back. I just never expected to see some today. Period. You're adorable, Kuru. How do you say that? How do you spell? Is it? Wait. Yep. Okay, it's how you spell it. There we go. Kuru's eyes widen in delight, and his cheeks, well, the scaly spot where cheeks would be, turn a faint blushy peach as you call him adorable. He looks at his shy, happy trio and shuffles his big feet bashfully. That's cute as frick.
You really think I'm adorable? No one ever calls a T-Rex that. Then we see stuff like scary, or huge teeth, or run.
He pauses, then puffs up proudly.
But you think I'm cute? That makes you the coolest human ever.
He spins around in a goofy circle, nearly tripping over his own tail before laughing at himself. His tiny arms reach out as much as they can, like he wants to hug you, but isn't sure how to with such short limbs.
I never thought I'd meet someone who liked us just for being us. You're really nice. I hope you stick around even after my little brother hatches. I bet he'll be even more adorable, especially when he turns into a fluffy fox or a giant feather dragon.
The father T-Rex watches this exchange with a deep, slow chuckle that rumbles the ground. He's right, you know. You've made quite an impression. Most would have turned tail the moment they saw my shadow. But you stood your ground, not in fear but with kindness. You've got a heart stronger than many warriors I've known. He looks down at the egg, the glow reflecting in his golden eyes, and that heart is exactly what our sun needs. The egg pulses once more with that warm golden light. It begins to hum very softly now, not loud, just a gentle tone that seems to echo in your chest. There's life stirring inside. You can almost feel the creature within getting excited, sensing your warmth and your kindness and your love.
He's getting close. I think he knows you're here. Want to talk to him? He might not answer with words yet, but I bet he's listening.
I wouldn't mind about talking to him. There we go. But before I do, did I hear you two say you had 15 children? And you? Oh my gosh. Guru nods quickly, eyes wide and playfully as he sits down with a thump, curling his tail neatly around his legs.
Yep, 15. I'm number 5.
He holds up his tiny claws proudly like he's showing off his rank in the Dino family lineup.
Mama says we're here chaotic miracle storm. We got 5 big kids like me who can hunt and talk and take care of the babies. 5 middle ones who just learn to walk without falling on their tails. And then, well,
he leans in again, whispers loudly like he's letting you in on a family secret.
The other 5 are super tiny. Like,
right. He makes out the gentlest baby roar you've ever heard from something with teeth that sharp.
They're still learning how to roar, and sometimes they fall asleep in their food. Mama says they're cute enough to melt a volcano.
The first-haired chuckles in the background, shaking his massive head. It's true. Our home is filled with nibbles, naps, and noise. Raising them all, it's a full-time stampede. We love each one, but food's been scarce, and our territory is only so large. That's why this little one, he looks at the glowing egg, his voice burns off. He needs someone who can give him more. Not just safety, but love, bonding, play, words. We think he was born different for a reason. Like the world gave him a gift and a guardian.
That's you!
He grins, then nudges the egg with the tip of his nose.
Go ahead, talk to him. He might have hatched yet, but I know he's listening.
Lean over the egg and talk to the transforming T-Rex. I walk up to the egg and gently pet it. Oh my gosh, really? Gently pet it. But it's with my lock. Hello, little buddy. When you hatch, you won't regret it. I know you're gonna be adorable. And I believe I just heard you talking to me a while ago. Even if it was almost too low for me to hear. Too low. Too low. I said, hello. What the frig? There we go. But stop messing up the words. It's getting worse. I think the voice recognition is getting worse. Which is annoying. What the? I just expect the dinosaur to respond back. Look, question mark, question mark, question mark, and something responded under it. Are you serious? The moment your hand gently touches the egg's smooth emerald surface, a warm pulse of golden light radiates from within. Hum you heard earlier grows ever so slightly louder, still soft like a lullaby sang from deep inside the shell, but now almost harmonizes with your heartbeat. The egg glows in gentle response to your voice, and for a moment the entire shell gives off a flickering shimmer, like the spark of a smile. Then, a faint whisper drifts into your mind, not from your ears, but from somewhere deeper. It's small and unsure, but undeniably real. You mean that? You heard me? The voice sounds young, gentle and curious like a hatchling trying its very first words. There's a soft crackle of magic beneath it, almost like the air itself is folding around his thoughts just to reach you. I've been listening. I heard you talking to Koru. You're kind. I can feel it. You're warm like Mama's voice. But you're someone new and someone special. There's a long pause like the baby dinosaur was carefully thinking. Then a shy, happy trill forms in your mind again. I don't know what I'll look like when I come out. I think it'll be many things. But if you think I'll be adorable, then I want to be. I want to be everything good. Everything that makes you smile. A small thump echoes inside the egg. Feel it more than you hear it. The baby moved, not kicking in panic, just a tap. He's reaching for you from the inside. I'm still sleepy, but I'm trying to wake up. I want to see you. I want to learn your voice. I want to hug you, even if my claws are big. He's really talking to you? I knew he would. His voice is hushed with awe like he's watching sunrise for the first time. No one else ever heard him before. Even Mama. He was always quiet in there. Until you came. The egg pauses once more. Then, silence. But not a lonely one. It's more like the little one is curling back up inside, calm and happy, comforted by your presence, resting for a little longer, until it's time to hatch. Yes. I heard his voice all right. But it's almost like he's telepathically saying something. Almost like Lugia would if he was trying to speak to you. Close, Lugia would. Lugia would there. He's still talking to me. The golden light within the egg flickers gently again, this time in soft waves, as if the little one inside is chuckling without making a sound. Your words clearly touched something inside him because almost instantly, his voice returns. A little more certain now and a little braver. Lugia? Heh, that's a strong name. A calm one. I think I like that comparison. There's a dreamy little pause.
Maybe I do talk like that because I was made to. Or maybe I'm just learning how to connect the best way I can. I feel you better like this without needing to move my mouth or roar.
Another little thump. A soft thud against the inside of the egg, this time full of happy energy.
You hear me so clearly, like our thoughts are dancing together. That means we're already close, doesn't it? Like, really close? Even though I haven't opened my eyes yet?
Handy, Core's jaw dropped slightly.
Whoa! You're like in sync with them already. That's super rare. Even with the dino families, it takes days or weeks to bond like that.
He steps closer and grins up at you.
He might not be his blood family, but I think something deeper just happened between you two. Like your hearts are connected already.
Back inside the egg, the voice continues, gentle and full of wonder.
I think when I come out, I already know who you are. You're not just the one who found me. You're the one who chose me. That's special.
There's a soft mental yawn, like you can feel a sleepy little head resting against the inside of the shell again.
I'll keep dreaming of your voice. It's the first one I've ever loved.
Sweet Archie's not even his own mother's. As his voice fades into peaceful slumber, the egg glows warmly one final time, bathing your hands in soft gold as if to say, "Thank you." Then the glow dims, calm and still, resting once again. I don't even know what to say because I don't know if I can look at the baby. I didn't expect him to start talking to me. I don't know if you're going to believe this, but your little brother in here. What is it? Just had a full conversation with me telepathically about how happy he was already. Oh my gosh. Koru's eyes widen so far you'd think they might pop out of his head. He stumbles backward a step in surprise, his jaw hanging open in pure awe.
What? You're kidding. No way. Already?
He circles you in the egg once, like he's making sure this isn't some elaborate dream or prank. Then he stops, lowering his head to the egg, and sniffs it quickly, his tail wagging in disbelief.
Okay. So he was always special, but that's insane. He's never said a word to any of us before, not even a grunt. But now he's just full on talking to you like you're his soul sibling or something.
Koru's excitement builds, and he starts hopping in little dino circles.
He told you he's happy? Ah, that's so cool. He knows you already. That means he chose you before he even hatched, I bet.
He stops, feeling serious. Well, serious as a baby T-Rex with huge round eyes and a wagging tail can look.
That's like legend stuff. Ancient dino stories say some creatures bond before they even breathe air for the first time. We thought it was just a myth.
The father T-Rex rumbles thoughtfully behind you, his voice low and full of pride. It's no myth. It's rare, yes, but not impossible. My mate and I always knew this little one would be different, stronger, deeper, wiser, and now it seems fate led him to someone who could understand that. He lowers his giant head to your level, eyes soft and steady. You've done more than accept them. You've connected to them. And that, human, that's something my entire family will never forget.
You're gonna be the best older sibling ever. Can I visit him when he hatches? I'll bring meat chunks or berries if he's being picky. Oh, and maybe I'll teach him how to spin without falling on his tail. We're gonna have so much fun.
Yes, of course you can. Period. But I'm wondering if you and your father were out here, where is the mother and your other 14 siblings? I just. I always like that. Kura perks up at your question, his tail flicking with interest as he sits down again, this time with a softer expression like he's happy you asked, but also carrying just a bit of weight behind his answer.
Mom and the others are back at our nesting valley. It's not super far, just past the cliffs and down near the waterfall that glows green at night. We call it Heart Rock Basin. It's our home.
He gestures with his snout toward the distant mountains.
Mama's watching the babies. She's really protective, especially since some of them are still so tiny they can't even walk yet.
He puffs his chest out a little.
And the others, they're doing their jobs. Two of my older siblings are helping her carry food. One's watching the nestlings. The rest are scooting and scouting for safe spots to hide if a storm comes. Mama says teamwork is what keeps big families from becoming big disasters.
He giggles at his own joke, proud of that line. The fire T-Rex rumbles behind him with a quiet chuckle. We don't like to leave her alone, even for a short time, but she insisted one of us deliver that egg ourselves, and I wouldn't dare let Kuru miss a chance to see his special little brother off. She trusts me to protect him. He looks at you with deep, steady eyes. We came ahead to make sure the egg was placed in a safe area, one where destiny might bring the right soul along. She knew the egg was unique and needed a guardian who didn't just protect, but understood. Aw, Kuru's smiling up at me again.
She would really like you, by the way. Mama's smart. She can tell a good heart just by looking at someone. And the babies, oh, they probably crawl all over you like a climbing tree.
He laughs, eyes sparkling.
Someday when the egg hatches and my little brother's big enough, maybe you can come visit Heart Rock Basin. Or we gotta come see you.
Holy crap, that'd be what? Goodness gracious, if you count the baby. Let's see, goodness gracious. They had 15 children, plus the mama and dad. That would be what, 17 Tyrannosaurus Rexes everywhere? You could technically say this is Rexy. Just not in the right sense. Because Rexy couldn't flip and transform right out of the womb. Out of the egg. Why did I think of like it was a flipping just. Yeah, it was in the womb, maybe, but now it's inside of an egg. There he is. And we know it's a he because he literally just said little brother earlier. That would be very cute. And cool. What can you tell me about your little brother that you know of besides him being able to transform? Is there anything else you can tell me about him? I said him, not her. There. I'll stop after this one, guys, if it don't end up being too long. Oh my god. It actually is giving me a whole list of what's going on here. Crew's eyes light up like a flare of little amber stars at your question. His whole body perks up, tail wagging as he practically launches into an excited explanation.
Oh yes, there's lots of stuff that's special about him. Not just the transformations.
He spins in a circle once, then sits back down, clearly determined to give you the full rundown like a proud big brother.
So here's what I know about my little brother. He's super smart, even inside the egg. I don't mean like solve a puzzle smart. I mean heart smart. He feels everything really deeply, like even before hatching. He reacts to emotions around him. Someone nearby is sad, he'll glow softer to calm them down. If someone's happy, he'll flicker impulses like he's laughing with them. He learns by emotion, not just words. Mama says he doesn't need to hear a language to understand it. He learns by feeling what people mean. That's why telepathy works so well for him. He reads your emotions at the same time as your thoughts, and it helps him grow. His transformations are powered by how he feels. Oh, if he's feeling protective, he might turn into something strong and big, like a phoenix or a steel dragon. If he's feeling playful, he might become something small like a vulpix or a pidgey, something cuddly or quick. His body gives off light when he's bonding. Really? That golden glow? It gets brighter when he connects deeply with someone, especially if he feels loved or understood. The more light he gives, the stronger his abilities get. But it never hurts anyone. It's just cozy. He can dream walk. Uh-oh. Okay, this one's weird, but Mama swears it's real. When he's asleep, he can sometimes enter the dreams of people or Pokemon near him. Huh? He doesn't do it on purpose. It's like he's visiting them gently, especially if they're feeling lonely. He can dream walk? I never heard of that. So this dinosaur can not only transform into different creatures, but he can also flipping just walk into people's dreams. People are Pokemons. That's interesting. Never seen that happen on any of these chatbots before, but okay. Curry finishes by placing one tiny foot on a flat stone and puffing out his chest like a little knight giving a heroic speech. That's cute as frick, actually. And also, he's definitely gonna think you're amazing, because if he already talked to you and he already glowed that much, then you're basically family to him. Maybe more than family. I better not be what I think it means. The fire T-Rex nods with a proud soy rumble. My son is rare, even among rare ones, but it sounds like he's already found the one person who can help him shine for what he truly is. He looks at you, his gaze gentle. He'll likely grow fast once he hatches. This is not the Totodile Lugia hybrid. Do you see what I mean? It brings other... When we brought the Totodile Lugia hybrid into this, that's what the Totodile Lugia hybrid's ability is. He grows, he transforms, and now the T-Rex is going, are you serious? So he's just going to basically be like the flipping Totodile Lugia hybrid, but T-Rex edition. That's the one thing with ChatGPT drives me insane sometimes. And when it gives you stuff like that, it's neat, but then it's like, it doesn't really matter in that point if you already have a chatbot that already has that. Dang it. Yeah. He'll likely grow fast once he hatches, but remember, he'll grow faster not from food, but from love. You see what I mean? That's the Totodile Lugia hybrid right there. You can have a full Totodile Lugia hybrid the size of a flipping tiny ant, and then within 5 minutes, if you really cared about him, he could flip and be the size of a normal Lugia.
Like it wouldn't be that much. Holy crap. Speaking of holy crap, 40 minutes.